What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome back to today's Casual Nerd, where we're going to dive into, first and foremost, the last preview that we're going to get right now until the medium comes out. And I thought, should I look over Resident Evil 8 footage? Should I look over the medium? And since the medium is coming out on the 28th, I thought, you know what, let's take a look at the medium first, because that's where we're going to put all of our whole ass energy into right now. I'm so ready for this game to come out. I'm so ready to start the game whenever it comes out. I was about to say next Monday because I really just want to get into it. But yeah, wait, what day is the 28th? Hold on, I need to see this. What date is the 28th?
It's Thursday, January 28th, 2021.
It looks like we're starting that playthrough on the Monday. Because I'm not just going to start it on a Thursday. No, I don't upload on Thursdays. So we're going to start that playthrough on Monday. So let's get our headphones on. Let's get ready. Oh my god, it's tangled. Alright, stop it. God. Microphone. Get a life. Oh, I'm going to be like a squealing pig on Easter. Oh, boy. Already getting Claire Redfield vibes.
The medium reminds me of Alan Wake, if Wake leaned a bit harder into its horror side. Bloober Team's upcoming Xbox Series X and S exclusive, yes, that's right, it's not coming to Xbox One, which I'll explain shortly, thoroughly impressed me in a 20-minute demo that skipped around to a few different areas. It's moody, it's cinematic, and like any good horror game, it's got a creepy little girl that sends shivers down your spine.
I'm sorry, what? Wait, I didn't know that there was going to be a voiceover. I didn't know there was going to be a narrator. That's my job.
2 games running at the same time.
Oh my gosh. This is going to be... Oh, okay. Alright.
The Two Worlds thing is why the medium is a next-gen Xbox exclusive. It's running 2 game worlds at once. Protagonist Marianne's real world and the sinister spirit world that she can see and do unique things in. The screen literally splits horizontally at times while you navigate both worlds at the same time, and the lead designer told me that quite simply, running 2 worlds simultaneously just doesn't work on current gen from a technical perspective.
Would you play with me?
No, I don't want to play with you.
Just for a little while.
The result is a unique gameplay experience
Holy
and one
moly.
that's guaranteed to have some variety in it. My demo began a chunk of the way into the campaign in which Marianne enters the abandoned and decrepit old Hotel Neva looking for a man named Thomas for reasons I didn't have context for in this demo. She examines an open suitcase on the ground. Inside is a men's dress shoe, and when examining it, she hears screams. Voices from the past, Bloober Team said, but that's just a warm-up. Later, a kid's ball bounces down the stairs behind you, and that's when you meet Sadness, the aforementioned creepy...
Her name is Sadness? Oh, I love whenever game developers and writers name characters after emotions. I love that creativity. Oh,
little girl. She's missing an arm and has a mask on her face, and the spirit world has clearly not been kind to her. She just wants to play, but Marianne asks her to help find Thomas first. That requires a trip upstairs, which Sadness can do in the spirit world where there's a staircase, but Marianne can't in the real world due to the steps being gone. While I wouldn't call the next bit a puzzle sequence per se, it is a situation that needs solving. You need to power up the elevator to get to the 2nd floor, and that means triggering an out-of-body experience so that you can solely occupy the spirit world.
Oh my gosh.
You can only do that for a short amount of time before your body literally disintegrates, however, but once you've absorbed some spirit energy, you can come back to your real-life body, blast that energy into the fuse box, and continue upstairs.
Oh, that is so cool.
In another section of the hotel, you're trapped on the other side of a mirror and you need a key of some kind, something related to a cat. That leads to the faceless lost soul who cannot rest. His name is Bernard, and you'll need to say his name and restore his face.
Can we just... Hold on. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be an intense walkthrough and review. There is going to be so much psychology in this, I can already tell. Oh my gosh.
To allow him to leave his purgatory. Naturally, his face is in a room swarming with moths, but another...
What's with the moths? We had the Acronita moth in Broken Porcelain and Tormented Fathers. We had it in Silence of the Lambs. We have it in so many horror games. What's with moths and anything buggy? No.
Spirit energy charge can burn the bugs and clear the path. Face restored, soul at rest, and that reveals the cat toy figurine that's needed to escape this mirror realm. Fast forward again, and finally, I saw an encounter with an invisible, seemingly winged giant monster that seemed to feed on your fear. This was the most Alan Wake-like moment I witnessed, thanks to the flashlight on Marianne's chest that blinks faster as the creature gets closer. You'll have to hold your breath and hide from the beast, both as you try to escape an indoor confrontation, and later as it blocks your way in an outdoor area.
This is gonna be so cool.
If the rest of the game is anything like my demo, the medium will be oozing with tension and atmosphere and hopefully a bit more challenging puzzle solving. And remember that the Xbox Series also has Scorn lined up as a 2021 exclusive horror game, so here's hoping the medium gets the Xbox's year off to a spooky start when it ships on January 28th. For more on the medium, check out the official story trailer, and for everything else you need to know about the rest of the video game world, stick with IGN.
Wow. Music. Oh, we're gonna hear karaoke. Okay, yes. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. Can you not see how ready I am? I'm ready. Listen, that trailer, that bit that we just saw, it wasn't even a trailer, it was just, part of the game, and from someone who got to test it early. That I don't have words yet because I'm trying to save like what I want to think and how I want to process everything, how I want to go about this review in this game for when I play it on the whenever it comes out. So I'm ready. All I can say is I'm ready. I've been ready since this trailer dropped last year. I've been ready for ages. I'm ready for the new Silent Hill. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about the medium anymore right now because there's just so many speculations I can make, so many things I want to say, so many just like, oh my god, my head is buzzing. After I saw that, the character Sadness. So let's get into some gaming news, shall we? Let's get into Twitch replacing PogChamp every 24 hours because they got rid of their old PogChamp. I mean, finally. It's here in the article that Twitch will refresh the PogChamp emote every 24 hours, the popular emote, but back with a twist. So it states here in the article that a couple of days after Twitch yanked one of its oldest and most popular emotes, PogChamp is back with a twist. For the foreseeable future, Twitch will change the image every 24 hours. Soon after PogChamp vanished from the platform, Sean Day9 Plot, a well-known StarCraft 2 player and commentator, suggested using an image of a random Twitch community member anytime someone used the emote. His tweet racked up more than 84,000 likes, and Twitch agreed it was a solid idea. In quote, "You know what? In the spirit of figuring out 2021 together, let's just roll with it for now," Twitch wrote. "Get ready for a new PogChamp every 24 hours starting today." I'm ready for that. I absolutely, well, I mean, it's already been happening, but, I'm always ready for it. I love the fact that Twitch is doing more things to make the community aspect of a platform the center point and the focal point of the platform. There are so many times whenever we see Twitch not really listening to the streamer, listening to what we have to say, like in community guidelines and harassment rules. I'll leave that at that. But it's just really cool to see. It's really cool to see that this is one of the things that is bringing the community together with a different PogChamp. I mean, hello, I want to get my little doofy double doof face on a PogChamp sometime. That would be amazing. So we're already going into this new year with a delay. Yes, Hogwarts Legacy delayed until 2022. States here in the article that Harry Potter spin-off Hogwarts Legacy will now launch in 2022, publisher Warner Brothers Games has announced. In quote, "We would like to thank fans from around the world on the tremendous reaction to the announcement of Hogwarts Legacy from our Portkey Games label." A message posted to Hogwarts Legacy Twitter reads, "Creating the best possible experience for all of the wizarding world and gaming fans is paramount to us, so we are giving the game the time it needs. Hogwarts Legacy will be released in 2022. And for all the people who are going to be getting it, that's great. I'm not going to be one of them because I don't really want to support the Hogwarts and the whole Harry Potter franchise anymore. That was a part of my childhood. It was great, whenever we found out that J.K. Rowling is who she really is. I think we all just kind of took a momentum step back, a very grand step back, and just said, big yikes, and we stop supporting her. Human rights always will mean more than a fairy tale. Human rights will always mean more than a story that we grew up with. Going on to the next article that we are going to be going over is Hitman 3. It has been confirmed to arrive on the Nintendo Switch the next week. That says in like really small print it will be available through the Nintendo Switch's cloud service, which sucks because I want an actual physical copy. Not that I'm going to be getting it on the Switch, but I just want an actual physical copy because, you know, you own your physical copy. You don't own a cloud version of the game. When you think about it, you own the license to it. You don't own the actual game itself. It states here in the article that Hitman 3 has been announced to be arriving onto the Nintendo Switch the same day as the other versions. IO Interactive has confirmed the Nintendo Switch version will be joining PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and S. Releases on January 20th. Unlike all the other versions, though, the Nintendo Switch will receive the Hitman 3 Cloud Edition. Now, since this game already released, and since it's already out, people can play it and everything like that, the cloud version of this game will be on the Nintendo Switch next week. That probably clarifies things up a little bit more, because probably some of you were probably like, what? The game? It already released? What are you doing? What are you saying? Why are you this way? Due to the graphical prowess of the game, instead of being downloadable, the title will instead be streamed to the Nintendo Switch's new cloud-based game service, which launched in the West with Control Ultimate Edition last year, 2020. This allows players to experience the full game with little compromises on the hybrid handheld. I mean, that's cool. Switch, you're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. Willy's Wonderland is just Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie starring Nicolas Cage. I'm not going into that, I just want to show you that this exists. Finally, in gaming news, Horizon Zero Dawn PC updates will be slowed so Guerra can focus on the new Horizon game. Now, a lot of you are probably being like, it's kind of had a buggy launch for PC, so why are they stopping the updates? A lot of people think that game companies can multitask. It's facts, a lot of the times this will happen, and you will have a shift in focus no matter what. So, you know, if you see your game being a little bit buggy, or if you see it being slowed down, the frame rate, whatever it is, don't fret. It's just them not updating it a lot of the time. They're focusing on the new Horizon Zero Dawn. I have yet to play it. I own Horizon Zero Dawn on PC, but I have yet to play it. It might be the next game that I'll review after I finish the review that I'm doing for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Not too sure yet, but yeah, just wanted to give you guys that update. There's really not much going into that. I just wanted to say, hey, Horizon Zero Dawn PC players, if you're experiencing any technical difficulties, it's not you. But you guys, that is it for me for today's episode of The Casual Nerd. If you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell down below, because I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also, big announcement, I was one of the people that was chosen to do a closed beta test for the Resident Evil Verse game that is coming out alongside Resident Evil Village. So yeah, I'm really excited. I may do a video upload of that. I'm not entirely sure. It's multiplayer, so it's kind of like what they did with Resident Evil Resistance to an extent, except some parts of it are different. I don't know what's going to be different about it. I have to go into the game to see for myself, but I'm really excited about it. I've never done a closed beta test before. This is my first time doing this, so you should have seen my face when I read the email. I was like, oh my god! I can't scream right now because my family is asleep, so that's gonna have to suffice. I'm really excited. I can't wait to play the closed beta. It's gonna be so freaking cool. I can't wait to see who I match up with, because it is multiplayer and you have to have an Xbox Live account, so I might just get it for a month so I can play this. Because I mean, I don't have an Xbox Live account otherwise, because I just think it's stupid to get one for right now. That's just me. I don't want to spend money where I don't need to, okay? Calm your tits. Just so I can do this beta test, I'm gonna get an Xbox Live account for a month. That way I can check it out. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't believe I was one of the people who was chosen. I'm still freaking out. Internally, you're hearing a giggling, frantic moron right now, alright? Put this on my resume and be like, the first game I ever beta tested was for Resident Evil. Top that, Bill Clinton. But you guys stay casually nerdy, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.